Okay, the title of this movie is Justin Bieber is the reincarnation of Putin, and I'm okay with it. This video has too much information. And this is all true. I do reincarnation cases. Let's go. I do reincarnation cases. Okay, it's gonna be a fuzzy video. And I'm Joan of Arc. I'm very psychic. Hello. I'm very blurry. I'm very sporty. Alright, I'm just almost British. Harry Styles in the energy field. So, several months ago probably now, my psychic guide said to me, just try to like hang on and keep up with everything that's happening to you. And, it's so British in here. Harry Styles. And keep people abreast, as in keep people updated with everything that's happening to you. Okay, so right now it's October 5th. It is 6:48 Eastern time. Last time I saw it, it's just very important for me to say the time. Okay, so in the UK another 5 hours, around noon or midday. So this is the business that just occurred overnight. It's my job to report. This is gonna be like Joan of Arc news. I do what my guides say. A lot of people think I'm some sort of wild loose cannon, but I'm actually very orderly and extremely disciplined. Okay, so don't believe the libel. Okay, libel leads to liabilities. Okay, don't believe the slander. Don't believe the character assassination. Okay, it went ahead of me. I don't know why. But like even before I got like publicly known, people were trying to listen. I can't tell you the names, but we're still friends. Okay, we're just friends with more arm wrestling. You know when you arm wrestle someone's hands behind them, and then you press their heads to the hood of a car, and they're screaming, "We're friends, we're friends, we're friends," and you're like, "Okay, you sure?" And they're like, "Oh, I'm your friend." Okay. And then you let them go, and then you're like, remember this. And that's like the kind of friends we're doing. Okay? Everything here is a metaphor. Everything here is safe. Everything here is comedy. So, my friends here, what happened overnight is I'm working on male leadership, and I'm working on changing the face of male leadership. Like a year ago or whatever, my guide said to me that I am like the new face of male leadership, and that I am the new Caesar, they said. So I was in bed several months ago, like May 27 probably. Do you guys just want it? Okay, you're gonna have to wait a second. I need to flip through my agenda. 1 second, please. I want to show the exact thing. I wrote it down. But I've been like ashamed and scared. And my guys were like, stop living in shame, but it's not always that easy, okay? Okay, yeah, it says May 27th. Let me show you. This is my agenda. Okay. So it says May 27th, okay? It says, 1 second please. This happened to me psychically. So I heard the voice of God. It said release thoughts. And then I did. I just tried to I just tried to like not think, because I always think. So I just tried to like breathe and like feel the blankets. I was in bed, and then these laurel leaves. This is like descended, okay, from like above. Okay, like a coronation. Okay, and laurel leaves over my forehead, crowning me. 6:34 p.m. This is the voice of God said, you are the new Caesar. and I wrote really important. Okay, and now this is relevant because Julius Caesar, Putin was Julius Caesar. This is all the same soul. Okay, so this was around zero, the year zero, 2,000 years ago. Okay, so Putin, Julius Caesar, Justin Bieber, all the same problem soul back. I'm good friends with both of them. And I don't talk with Julius directly, but I talk to Putin and I talk to Justin Bieber. So Justin is totally into me. He like wants this romance. I'll tell you more in a second. Oh, Haley's in on it too. Haley was in on this first. She's wise. And so then basically my guide said, like, I'm the new face of male leadership. I'm male, okay? I have a female body. And it shouldn't be a problem. So then I was like, it's a joke. I can't make it now. I'm serious. I'm really serious right now. Okay. So then it was like, let me show you. The stars are aligned. Be blessed. That's what the voice said. Do your job. Do our will. This is humanity. It said, do our will. I said, okay, I will do this seriously, responsibly, and respectfully. It was a lift of energy. Okay? Okay, I'm here to promise that I would do your will. Seriously, responsibly, and respectfully. I will listen to you, and I will work to exact your will from people in leadership. I connect people. Sorry. I'm fine. I have some sort of anxiety. I don't know if it's personal or somebody else going through my body. I feel people in my body. Sorry. Anyways, so this is really important to me. With someone got told something. So that's my commitment, okay? And that's what I'm doing, and that's what I've been working on, okay? I'm just here to get your will. Yeah, I got the presidents, I got pop stars, I got all kinds of leadership people waiting on my speed dial. Okay, on my pinkies. I need extra pinkies at this point. I had Obama reading my poetry, my poverty poetry to people. He does advocacy. So I'm just here for your will to gather it and to disperse it amongst the world. Alright, yeah, somebody this I know who that, like, this literature guy just got called. And so what happened overnight was there was like a lot of perceptions I had to break through about beauty and about success, especially in the US. It's like, well, what is success if you don't have followers? How do we know you're successful? What is the value of a human being if it's not a human doing? All right, so my guide said to me April 20th and a little bit into May, but it started April 20th. They said, elect Andrew Yang president 2032, prevent World War III. So this is my job, and that's just what I'm doing. And I just like show up every day and I work pretty much overnight. I'm with Hailey Bieber and with Justin Bieber romantically. There's a TV show, a few videos back I explained the TV show. I'm with them and then their little baby, I call it Pizza Slice Baby, and we're gonna have another baby and it's gonna be called Hamburgerville. and this is gonna be the place we hang out. We were making like Harry Potter jokes, okay? And we're trying to figure out who's in what house, okay? And I was like messing with Justin Bieber. And then, overnight, specifically what happened overnight is there was like a turnover effect. Because all these guys, listen, have been very triggered, okay? These, so we're talking like Harry Styles, Throwin. I hung out with him for a long time. I'll do this right later. And he's like around, but who else? Shawn Mendes triggered AF. Dude's like, what are you doing? I support you, I'm gone. I support you, I'm gone. Justin Bieber, but Justin Bieber is more of a Zen master, guys. I don't know what he needed to be. I know why he needed to learn to be a Zen master, but he has learned to be a Zen master. So he was being mostly Zen, but triggered, but more like it triggered in his own minds and his thoughts, but not in his actions. There was a lot of people that were triggered in their actions. Okay. Not gonna go land. And then, so there's this through line. Oh, Jaden Smith is involved. Will Smith is involved. I'm speaking about male leadership right now. I'll speak more about females later because that's equally important to me. Okay. I'm about bringing balance and solidarity. That's true. But just so you know, okay? Right now I'm literally just like Joan of Arc news, okay? I came up with this concept a while ago. I'm applying. You have concepts, you have application. So what happened specifically tonight is I was like, I'm gonna put up all these YouTube videos and introducing us, okay? But and they were sort of like waiting, and I'm like, listen, I don't like, I'm a little isolationist, and I'm like, I'll just do all the work. Like, I don't need you guys to come out. Well, I did invite them, but then I'm like, no, I'll just do everything. And then they're just kind of waiting for me to succeed, okay, publicly. Except I'm like already successful because I work with all of them and presidents and pop stars and TV shows, TV show hosts and comedians. I've developed all these circles of people. So I'm successful, but then they have their own concept of what success is in terms of being visible. I'm psychic, okay? Their concept is in terms of visibility. So tonight, Justin Bieber is a reincarnation of Putin. Putin has this thing where he investigates people to death. This is a metaphor. And so then, Justin doesn't have that, but he does have this, like, issue with trusting people, or, yeah. Okay, on the Enneagram, he's a 6, okay, which is loyalty. Enneagram 6 is loyalty and friendship. But then, both Putin and Justin Bieber, the Enneagram transcends between lifetimes, it remains with you. And so, Justin Bieber is a 6, wing 5. 5 is investigation, a side of investigation. Okay, but also the 5s can get like neurotic AF, okay, and not super trustful, okay. Cue Putin's super long A table if you go and see him. I mean, he's a darling. I've spoken to him for hours, but super long A table, and then you're like wondering, like, is he a germaphobe? Like, why is he at the end of this long table? And then he could be afraid of people murdering him, and you know, like, I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, he does weird stuff, so what would you expect? But I don't, yeah, I don't encourage that behavior. But I can see why he's nervous. But and then Justin Bieber just posted some Instagram posts, and he had this long table, like it was like a banquet hall. It's just yesterday. If you go to his Insta and you scroll, and these long tables, empty, long. He was just practicing something, some music, and then I I typed to Justin Bieber, I'm like, hey, Justin, why do you have a Putin table? I'm like, and so then, oh, this whole thing happened with Selena Gomez, where I reconciled people and I healed and I did stuff. Overnight, what happened is I sort of like beat back this suspiciousness out of Justin Bieber. He needed to learn to trust males like me and others, like Jaden Smith is great, and oh, I ended up talking to Trey Smith. Oh, he's like, ooh, he does forestry and YouTube gaming. And then yeah, like, so Justin Bieber was going around asking people who I sleep with, and they like, does she sleep with you? Does she sleep with you? Does she sleep? Because I'm psychic and I can feel people in my body. And then he wants to be with me, but then he has this suspicion that he'll never know if I'm like secretly, psychically sleeping with people, because, and that was really bothering him. So he was going around shaking information out of these young guys. I mentor young guys, okay? To help them grow up. Okay? So he's shaking information out of these guys. And then they're all shaking. And then I finally went to them. I was like, shake Justin back. Okay? And so that's what happened. I was like, he can't just do this. Okay? And so I had some people go and talk to him. And I think he finally like calmed down. And then he was sleeping, waking up, sleeping up, waking up. And then he called Shawn Mendes and told Shawn, Justin Bieber told Shawn, we are supporting this, me, with YouTube and whatever the heck I'm doing. Even if, listen, he used the word failure. I don't believe in the word failure, okay? But like, even if I sink to the lowest parts of heaven, he said he'll support me. The lowest parts of heaven. I'm a satirist. And, like, he told me, like, in my head, he said, I won't leave you. I think there was a part of him that was waiting to see if I'll be successful, but he sort of like made up his mind. And so he told Shawn Mendes, and then Shawn Mendes told this guy called Christian Kostoff. This is a tiny pop star I'm planning to make big. I got him a mentorship with Justin Bieber. Everything will be explained. And then I gotta finish this video. I can't remember where it ends, where my thing will cut off. And then Shawn Mendes told Harry Styles, that's why I was just being British. And Harry Styles was like, whoa, how did she do this? And then that's what happened. But I was like more than happy to foot it on my own, because I'm like such a, like, listen guys, like, I don't need nobody in life. But they're like, so that's where we're at. That's the video. And thanks so much again. Good night. Good morning. Where we are. Stop sleeping with people. Bye.